Hello, it's Mo, and you're watching 26 Things I've Learned Before Turning 26. Stay tuned. So before we even get into the list, I would just wanted to shed a little light on how I even came up with this topic. So I was just basically brainstorming ideas that I could do for my first video, and then it dawned on me that my birthday was coming up. So, and I know that I've been through a lot over the years up until now, and so I decided, why not do a video on some of the things that has helped me up until now and some of the things that I've learned up until now. So that's how this video came about, and I hope that somebody can take something from it and learn from it, and maybe relate, maybe give me some feedback. And I just really hope that it reaches somebody that needs to know these things. Yeah, so number one is be you. Be you. I can remember from me being in elementary school being called, like different and weird and strange, and you talk like a white girl, and you dress like this and you dress like that. I've always been told that in elementary school, middle school, high school. While I always got along with almost everybody pretty much loved me, I still would get those comments like, Mo, you dress like a white girl, or you dress hippie, or you talk this and that. Just always something. My hairstyles, I was always changing my hair colors. I just did what I wanted to do. And I sometimes, when I was younger, found myself trying to change myself and make myself be a little bit more like those other people that were, saw me as different. And then I think when I got up into middle school, I think about like the 8th grade, I started to own being unique and to embrace it. And and then when I got to high school, I really was just like, you know what, this is me, take it or leave it. And so yeah, be you, be yourself. Don't try to fit in, because those who really love you will accept you as you are. Number two, the second thing that I had to learn was that I'm not the only one going through this. I can remember times where I was just so down, and I would just be so depressed and feel like that I was in it by myself. I was at rock bottom. There's no way I'm gonna get through this. And so I always tell people that if you have a story, tell it. Don't keep it to yourself, because I truly believe that we go through things for other people. And if you know that you've been in a certain situation and you know somebody else is going through that, go back and tell that person, you can make it through this. Don't keep that to yourself. So yeah, I had to learn that, that stuff happens, life happens, and I'm not the only one going through it. And that was encouraging when I finally learned that. Number three is that life goes on. No matter what, life goes on. Either you can get with it, or not, but life is going to go on whether you accept it or not. 4, put nothing past no one. I don't know how many times I put people up on pedestals thinking that they wouldn't do this or that to me, and it just basically set me up for failure. While I don't just assume, a person is going to do this or that to me, you still cannot put nothing past no one. 5, it is better to forgive. I used to hold on to grudges so bad to where I just was a mess. I was a mess. Like, if somebody did something to me, I would just hold on to that forever. And whenever I heard the person's name or saw the person's face, it's like I would just instantly, my mood would change, my attitude would change. And I had to learn, as long as I am holding on to this grudge, that person really does have power over me, whether I like it or not. And so I had to get over it. I had to let stuff go. I had to forgive people, love people, no matter what they've done to me, no matter what they've said, took from me, whatever. I had to let it go. And I slept better at night. I had better days. They couldn't affect my attitude, my mood. You're not going to make me have a bad day. So yes, the quicker I learned to forgive, the better life got for me. because I can, oh my God, it's been like some crazy things that people have done. And the old me would really just keep, I don't know, like throwing it back at that person. But really, I just had to learn that I too have done things to people that weren't, nice, that I wish I could take back now. And so I had to learn that, get over it, move on, forgive them. Number 6, the past is unchangeable. Oh gosh. And I've learned this, but still sometimes I found myself like before bedtime thinking about some things that I wish I had done differently, and then I have to just snap out of it. Like, you can't, it's what's done is done. You can only move on from it, and learn from it. So yes, the past is unchangeable. There's nothing that we can do. Overthinking leads to self-doubt. Number 7, overthinking leads to self-doubt and depression, but especially self-doubt. I don't know how many times I have thought myself out of a situation, whether it's like something that I wanted to do, like a dream almost, or like just something that I really was passionate about, or even like relationships. You can overthink your boyfriend or girlfriend or whatever, if they're cheating on you, or if they're doing something bad behind your back, if they're being sneaky. Overthinking will drive you crazy. It will really drive you nuts, and it will make you act out on that, and the devil will get in your mind and cause you to do things that later on you will regret. So when you find yourself in that mind frame, get out of it, snap out of it, pray, do whatever you have to do, but get out of it. Number 8, do not conform. This goes back to being yourself. Do not let people make you what they want you to be. Don't let them make you do things that you don't want to do. Be true to yourself. You know who you are. You know what you like, what you love. You know your passion. You know your path. Stay true to that. Number 9, you do not have to sit in your shame. I have done some crazy things, and I would like cry. I would be so down and depressed, like really feeling bad, like feeling like I'm the worst person in the world because of what I had done. I've been to the point of wanting to commit suicide. It has gotten that bad. Just feeling like I do not, like, why am I here? Oh my God, just feeling like I have committed the worst crime, the worst sin. There's no coming back from this. And I have really had to learn that, God, if God can forgive me, then I can forgive me. And some people will put that shame on you and make you feel like you do have to sit in that shame, but you do not. If God can forgive me, if a perfect God can forgive me, then I can forgive myself. And if you don't forgive me, that's on you. Number 10, everyone isn't supposed to stay connected to you. I've lost friendships, just people who I thought, this person's supposed to spend a lifetime with me, or we're friends forever, whatever. No, you grow, they grow, you go your separate ways, and that is okay. That's fine. Number 11, we go through things for others. I said that earlier, and I really do believe in that. We all have a testimony that we should share and help someone overcome their storms. And so yes, anytime that you get to share your story or be a vessel for encouragement, or anytime that you have the opportunity to uplift someone, do that. Don't sit on it. Do it. 12, everything has a season. We're up, we're down. I think we all know that. But that's something that I had to learn. when I'm going through a certain situation that's, you know, terrible at the moment, you know, I just had to learn that this is only for a moment. This is only for a season. Seasons change. Just as, you know, we have winter, spring, summer, fall. They change. So nothing is going to stay the same. You're not going to stay in your situation forever. 13. Sometimes you have to go for it. Because failing is better than not trying. Than never trying. I know plenty of times I've just like planned and like wrote stuff down over and over and over and just drove myself crazy mentally, thinking that things had to be perfect before I went for it. And sometimes you just have to go for it. Or, you know, you never will. It's like now or never. Same thing with me, like doing this video. I've put this video off for days. And today I just said I'm going to do it no matter what. I don't care. I'm going to go for it. So, yes, sometimes you have to go for it. 14. Life gets easier when you love people. I said that earlier. 15. Obstacles are not meant to stop you, but strengthen you. It's like an obstacle course. You're supposed to get over it, not stop. It's not a stop sign. It's not something that, you know, is there to block you, to make you turn around. The reason for those obstacles is for you to learn how to get over them. Whether you have to, whatever you have to do, get over it. And when you do, you will be stronger. You will be better. So yes. Don't let obstacles stop you. Don't let storms, don't let people, don't let none of those things stop you. Push through. 16. Count your blessings more than you count your problems. I don't know how many times I have complained. Lord God, forgive me. But now I'm trying to do more of counting, you know, the blessings that I have, because my blessings are here, my problems are here. You know, when problems do arise, you just think it's the worst, you know. And you want to keep talking about what you're going through. And I've just had to learn that, you know, that's the devil. That's the devil. He wants you to see, I guess, see the negative more than the positive. So you have to just train your mind just to, you know, count your blessings. When you wake up, that's a blessing. When you breathe new breaths, that's a blessing. When you drink a glass of water, that's a blessing. And we take those things for granted. And there are people who are wanting to be in the situations that we're in. There's people who don't have clean water still. So, yeah, I just have to think about that and just take a minute to pause and thank God for just blessing me still, even when I do take those things for granted. 17. Every relationship does not need mending. I've tried it over and over, reaching out to certain people, trying to see, you know, how are you, you know, just wondering, you know, why it's not reciprocated. But thank God for that, because, you know, disconnections are blessings. 18. It's okay to forgive people without building the relationship. Those two go hand in hand. 17 and 18 go hand in hand. 19. Me time is essential. You need it. Don't let nobody make you feel bad for wanting me time. If I never took a moment for myself to like pause and reflect and just take some time to myself, I would literally be crazy. You cannot be on go for other people all the time. Not all the time. You have to stop and take care of yourself. 20. You have to love yourself. This is like one of the top things that I've learned. Because had I not loved myself, then all these other things I don't even think I would have embraced. So you have to love yourself. You have to. You have to. It's good. It's nice for other people to love you. But when you love yourself, oh my God, there's nothing nobody can say to you. There's nothing nobody can do to you. They can't take that love from you. They can take away their love for you, but they cannot take away your love for yourself. So that is very important, that you love yourself. 21. Everyone can't know everything. It's some people in my life who I tell everything to. I have a sister. She's my best friend. I tell her damn near everything. And then there's other people that I know that I can tell certain things to. And then there's some people that I know I can only tell about that much too. You have to know the difference. You can't just go off at the mouth telling everybody everything, because everyone doesn't really care. Not genuinely. Some people just want to know something just to be able to go back and tell somebody else. So be careful with that. 22. Keep some things to yourself. Goes hand in hand. Some things I don't even tell to my sister. Some things you really have to keep to yourself as well. 23. It gets greater later. It gets greater later. That is 100% truth. That is 100% truth. God has shown me over and over and over that it gets greater later. Number 24, it is all working together for my good. It is all working together for your good. Believe that. No matter what, the good, the bad, you need the bad to appreciate the good. So remember that. 25, trust God no matter what. 26, God is faithful. Always, 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 always. What you see, whatever, if you're like in a storm, you consider a storm, in a bad situation, you know, and that's all you see. God sees even beyond that. God sees, trust God. Trust God. Don't take life for granted. Okay. Do not take nothing for granted. It is a privilege to be alive. It's not a right. It's a privilege. And I thank God that I've been able to learn these things. I thank God that I did not commit suicide. I thank God that he stepped in when he did. I thank God that he used other people to bless me, to encourage me, to strengthen me, to say, Mo, you are going to come out of this. To say, Mo, I love you. I thank God for all of that. I thank God that my birthday is the 26th. Today's the 19th. My birthday is the 26th. I thank God for that. I thank God for this moment of just reflection of how, you know, good he's been. So those are my 26 things that I've learned before my 26th birthday. I hope you all take something from that, whatever. If it's just one person, that is a blessing to me. So thank you for watching. I hope you like, subscribe, all that stuff. Tell somebody, share this video. No matter what, always, you know, be encouraged. Remember to count your blessings and not your problems. Protect your mind, protect your spirit, pray, seek God, and he will do the rest. I love you all. Thank you for watching again, and have a good day.